Hi, this is Mrs. Dahman. This is day 3, or lesson number 3 of our This Is Me project. And we've done the pieces for day 1 and day 2. And day 3, I'm going to have you do, or lesson 3, I'm going to have you do 2 different things. I'd like you to do the lists for your hobbies and interests. So hobbies and interests as well as likes and dislikes. And again, I want you to consider using the same scratch piece of paper and just start brainstorming. What hobbies do you have? I mean, most of us have some kind of a hobby. I have several students who collect stuffed animals. Lots of my students draw, basketball, video games, all kinds of things. Maybe you collect something unique or interesting. So those are your hobbies. And your interests are the things that you enjoy learning about or doing. Maybe you like to hike. Maybe you like to look up old recipes on the internet. Whatever it is, the things that interest you. Sometimes they're hobbies, sometimes they're interests, and sometimes they overlap. So you're going to fill out on your scratch piece of paper, page 4, your hobbies and interests. And again, just brainstorm, write down as many as you think you've got. And then you're going to flip that over to likes and dislikes. And you're going to make 2 columns. And I want you to be intentional again. What are the things, not just like, I like it or it's okay, but things that you really like, things that really matter to you. Now, I kept mine light. I didn't put anything really deep about, politics is something I dislike, and people who trick and hurt other people, and kindness. I didn't go quite that deep, but you certainly can if you choose to. And think about the things that you really dislike. You don't enjoy eating, you don't enjoy doing. Like me, I'm not a big fan of running. I'll ride my bike forever and ever, but I don't care to run so much. So those would be the kinds of things that I would include on my likes and dislikes. You're not doing your final project yet. You're just working on your scratch piece of paper to get it to make sure you include what you want to include, and you kind of get it laid out the way you're thinking. So for example, on mine, my hobbies and interests. This is, again, my final copy because I've done all those other pieces and then I put it together. And my hobbies and interests are bicycling, but I like rail trails as opposed to riding on the road or street riding. I like to go to national parks. I enjoy hiking, repurposing old items, junk journaling, coffee, exploring the U.S., vintage textiles, like I like old lace and old linen. That's what I mean by that. I enjoy teaching other people how to do certain crafts, and I love to read. So those are my hobbies and interests. Those are the things that really kind of define me as a person and the things that I enjoy doing. And then my likes and my dislikes. Now, I did a kind of a compare and contrast. For every like, I did a dislike that may or may not make sense. And you don't have to do it that way. This is just a suggestion. This is one way that you can choose to do it. So I like coffee. I dislike water. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. I dislike Pepsi. I like milk chocolate. I dislike dark chocolate. I like most vegetables, but I dislike cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. I like most fruits, but I really dislike coconut. I like mountains. I dislike big cities. I like lakes, but I dislike the desert. I love jeans and boots, but I don't care for high heels so much. I really like repurposed items, but I'm not such a fan of the modern, trendy items. I like movies. I don't like television. I like trucks. I drive a Ram. I don't care for small cars. I like my DeWalt power tools. I don't like any other power tools. I like to garden, but I don't care to do yard work. I like to ride my bike on a trail, but I don't like roadies. I like boats and kayaks, but I don't care for boats with inboard motors. I like all animals except snakes. I like paper crafting, but I don't like glitter. I like reading, and I don't like not reading. That's me. That's what I chose to include. Your list will look different than mine, and you don't have to use the same format. At this point, what I'd really like you to do is get down your hobbies and interests and your likes and your dislikes. Thanks for watching.